select the characters.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. Feeling my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
Started from the
It's in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? KO. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
Will that drive impact get punished? Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Very solid corner switch. Can they this is gonna be bad news. Knockdown. Burnout activates. Like, were they baiting them into that? Player 2 needs, oh no, they're stunned. In there. Player 1 is winning with the greatest of ease.
Round 3. Fight.
The next round is themselves early on. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Knockdown. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Sandblast. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing the... burnout activates. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Going in? Their spacing is so on point right now. They're going for the super art? Too slow. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits him with a stop and block. Strikes back with a drive impact. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Very solid corner switch. Experiencing burnout. Takes a trip. Player opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win.
Round 2. Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Anticipates the overhead. The impact gets blocked. Forcefully closes the gap. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 is in. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Player 2 has a definite escape plan here if they can KO.
You're kidding me!
Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stop and block. Player 2 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Experiencing burnout. Going in. Player 2 has an empty drive. Rising uppercut. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a... just goes for it at this range. Both fighters planning something? They decide to take a breather to regroup. This may be it. Clutch anti-air. They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. Sandblast! Player 2 gets drive impact for the win. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Ooh, is it time to finally bring out the business character?
All right, I'm ready. All right, let's get it.
Open those shutters. We're ready to fight.
When it's all said and done, they gon' call me a legend. I love to break bread, but I'd rather break records.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive fireballs. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heats it up with a combo into, they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. A brave forward jump there to start. Uses the parry. A parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 1 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't okay. Oh! Player 1 is feeling it. Match point.
Round 3. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Hits them with a stop and bout. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Somehow pushes back all the way to center, experiencing burnout. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Gets a risky button. That's a counter. A trade. Now what? It's a good spot to use the super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.